Heyo, your friendly neighborhood quarter guy here. You know one thing I love about being a countdown maker on YouTube, or rather being a gaming video maker in general on YouTube? It's getting connected with other people and getting involved with getting involved with videos that they make. For example, you know Fawful's Minion? Yeah. Besides the collab I've got with him that's probably in the editing phase right now, I'm sure he's hard at work on it. Well, actually, I know he's hard at work on it. But he introduced me to a friend of his by the name of Ragnilla. Yeah, he does a lot of gaming-related videos, mostly Moments in Team Fortress 2 and Monster Hunter-related videos. Yeah, I've actually done a few hunts with him that he's recorded, including a recent one where we tried to do a speed run on the Oregon with hammers only and no companions, but yeah, that turned out to be just less of a speed run and more of a attempt to just complete the hunt. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I've also done a few other hunts with him, and I've also appeared in some of his Moments in Team Fortress 2 videos. If you want to check out some of his videos, I'll leave a link in the description below to his channel. Also, you know how I play League of Legends? I usually play with, well, I almost always play with a bunch of my friends. One of them, Zmershalago, has actually been recording a few matches lately. And there goes my phone again. Should have just... whatever. Yeah. Yeah. He actually records more matches and posts them online. And shenanigans ensue. It's been a lot of fun, and he's actually started gathering us together for league discussions. So, those of you who don't know, Z is a friend of mine who I met courtesy of Maverick Hunter 075. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun how this community works. So I'll leave a link to in the description to Z's channel below as well. Yeah, I really enjoy playing with friends and making videos with friends. That's why I love collabs, also. Oh, by the way, top 15 favorite final boss battles this Sunday. Get hyped for it. On that note, user questions. Remember, if you want to send me a user question, go to my channel, click on About, and then click the Send Message button. That's really let you send me a message. First question comes from John Mason, who asks, what do you think is worse, water levels or escort missions? Escort missions, hands down. Mainly because, more often than not, escort missions are bogged down by horrible partner AI and the fact that you have to protect them in order to complete the mission. Mainly, yeah. I've encountered more tolerable water levels than I have escort missions. There are only a few escort missions that I like. There are several water levels that I enjoy. For example, Aquarium Park from Sonic Colors and the Ancient Cistern from Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. But there are very few escort missions I can tolerate. I'll get to that a little later. Next question comes from Chris Johnston, who asks, would you consider doing a top 15 favorite Mavericks countdown? Yeah, you all know about the collab I'm doing with Fawful's Minion, top 15 worst Mavericks. However, once that one comes out, I probably will consider making a top 15 favorite Mavericks countdown. Because, yeah, I have to give credit where credit is due. Because even though there are plenty of bad Mavericks in the series, there are a lot of awesome ones as well. And I believe I need to give credit to those. I won't tell you what my favorite ones are right now because, yeah, that would be spoiling much. That definitely sounds like a list I'm going to end up doing at some point. Whether it's by myself or with Fawful's Minion again is up in the air at this point, but yeah. Next question comes from Starman Ness, who asks, have you ever been to Vegas? Well, I drove through Vegas while I was moving from Green Bay, Wisconsin to my current home in California. Yeah, it was hot and there was traffic jams, but on the highway. But yeah, I did drive through Vegas. As far as actually really visiting Vegas and actually enjoying the city itself, that's a no. I'm not the kind of person who would, I'm not really a gambler, and and I've never actually been to Vegas on a vacation. But I would like to visit Vegas, and I mean really visit Vegas someday. Of course, I'm not the person who would be willing to gamble more than he's willing to lose, obviously. Remember, if you're over 21, remember, if you ever gamble, gamble responsibly. Next question comes from Ohio Mega Snake. He asks, what is your opinion of Dungeon Fighter Online? Okay, for those of you who don't know, Dungeon Fighter Online is a hybrid of an arcade-style beat-em-up crossed with an MMO. It's like you cannot do a lot of the basic stuff in it, like you can in an MMO. Go on quests, form parties, collect items. Did I say go on quests? Yeah, I think I did. Do PvP, that sort of stuff. And the gameplay and I have to admit, this game is fun. I am really enjoying this game. I especially love the gameplay, which is reminiscent of arcade-style beat-em-ups like Final Fight, Streets of Rage, and the TMNT arcade games. I'm having a lot of fun with the game, and I would recommend it to people who are really into MMOs and people who are into beat-em-ups. Yeah. The game lost the support of Nexon like last year. I think it's been down for like a year now. It was down for like a year, but recently it's being revived by the people who developed it. It's currently in its alpha phase, but if you're interested in playing the game, I'll leave a link in the description below to that channel as well, to that website as well. And finally, we have a question from InuyashaBoy707 who asks, would you do hot pepper gaming if asked? You must think I'm crazy.